Hi, welcome to Mountain Gem Card Collectibles. So today I want to talk about insert cards because I know there's a lot of people focused on chasing Cooper flag cards, parallels, autos, whatever. But I tend to feel like that market's becoming oversaturated to an extent. And I'm just not sure how long that hype on Cooper flag is going to last, And so, I've kind of noticed some other chases that, I would probably prefer to hit myself. But I just don't know if, these insert cards are going to last or if it's just kind of, touch and go type thing at this point in time. But, Topps just is not good at inserts. But this insert card, this Alter Ego insert card that was released in 2025 Topps Chrome Update is really blowing up right now. And, it's a nice card to look at. Great idea for the most part. And you can kind of see these cards, see this Showtime, Shohei Ohtani. Here we have Aaron Judge right next to it. The issue that I have with these cards, though, is I believe they're a great idea to an extent, but they tend to forget who the player is. Because let's be honest here, if you looked at this card on the right, All Rise, does that even look like Aaron Judge? And I'm just laughing my ass off because to me, this really looks like a non-sports card to me, almost like an Upper Deck Marvel card or something. And hey, I love those cards. Don't get me wrong here. But, when you look at the Showtime card, it does look like Shohei Ohtani on the left there. He's like doing a magician type thing. Showtime, But the insert on the right with Aaron Judge, I mean, I don't think it looks like Aaron Judge at all. All right, so this is an article that came from The Athletic, came out on February 3rd, just yesterday, 2026. And like it says, Ohtani, Judge, and more as comic characters, rare alter egos baseball cards in high demand. Yeah, they are in high demand. Now, I'm not sure how long they're going to be in high demand. That's just it. Maybe this will really resonate with collectors and investors and fans. Kind of like the kabooms and downtowns have really, been on people's radar screen, to say the least. But, this, like it says in this article, this stuff came out in 2025 Topps Chrome Update Baseball. And there are a lot of, veteran players, retired players in the set as well. And, they're going for some big cash as well. I'm always surprised for what they're selling for on eBay, So if you can hit one of these cards, if you're looking for some cash, you could probably turn around and sell it. If you're a collector investor, maybe this is something you want. And like it says here, artist Michael Blaskowitz attributes the influence of his alter ego designs, not to be confused with the Panini inserts with the same name, to legendary comic book artists he admired growing up, like the late Teen Titans artist George Perez, Hellboy creator Mike Mignola, and Marvel villain Thanos creator Jim Starlin. I like it. Hey, it's a great idea. The issue that I have, this is a good one. I mean, it's upside down, so it's kind of confusing. This is Ozzie Smith, I believe, yeah, the Wizard Ozzie Smith. You can see him in his uniform, which I like that. The issue I have with a lot of these other cards, to be quite honest, is they really, even the Showtime, it doesn't feel like a sports card to me. I mean, if I show this to a kid, he'd probably think it's like a comic card, like a Marvel card or something. There's really nothing to prove that this is sports, other than you see like his little LA thing on the left here. But overall, I mean, it's a nice card. It's the Aaron Judge card. I just feel like I don't know what they were thinking, when they did the Aaron Judge card, to be quite honest. I mean, his face doesn't look like his face at all. I mean, it. I just laugh at the Aaron Judge card, man. I mean, if I was Aaron Judge, I'd be calling up Topps and Fanatics and asking them the big WTF, what's going on here, guys? I mean, don't you like my face? Couldn't you hire a guy to draw my face? Because that doesn't look like Aaron Judge's face. Let's put that out there. Anyway, I figured I'd see more people weighing in on this at this point, because it's kind of blowing up. But still, I found like an old post from, December 12th, I believe. Yeah, December 12th, 2025. So I apologize. These aren't the freshest comments. We're sitting here February 4th. But anyway, we can kind of see how a lot of people are viewing this. This is from Feeve. I'll say it. I think these Topps Chrome Alter Egos will be worth as much eventually as Downtowns. Well, they're actually selling for more, than Downtowns currently. And that's because they're new to the market, From a pure artwork perspective, they are beyond better than Downtowns, and that's coming from someone who loved Downtown artwork in the past. Once you remove the subject from a sports context, I'm kind of out. And he says, understood. And that's just it, I don't really see much of a sports context in these cards at all. And that's why they're so confusing, even the one-piece NCAA cards, I felt like they have a sports context in them. I mean, you can't deny it, and that's one piece, TCG. So I feel like Topps has kind of missed the ball here to an extent. Downtowns are fun-looking cards, but these are incredible to look at. I would say that these are probably one of my favorite inserts in a very long time. And I probably agree with that from Topps, because I don't know what is about Topps inserts, but most of them just suck, They just really do, and they have a history of putting out just rotten inserts. Damn, is that a cheesy card? WTF has happened to the hobby. And some people are just really turned off about it, which, I'm kind of surprised. Not even remotely close to better than a Downtown. Yeah, and that's just it. It's tough to beat the Downtown and Kabooms. It just really is. They seem much rarer than Downtowns. What are the pull odds? Yeah, I mean, they are rarer at this point in time. I mean, they only came out in 2025, Topps Chrome update, So they do have some rarity, which is what I like about the card. It's just, I don't know how long they're going to stick with, the general public as a big chase. That's just it. That's my biggest worry about some of these things from Topps, When I look at this Alter Ego card, let's be honest. And don't look up here. Who in the hell is that supposed to be? I don't mean to, go after the artist here. But when you look at that card, just take a guess. Who is that card supposed to be? I mean, when I first saw the card, I was thinking Bo Jackson. I don't know why I was thinking Bo Jackson, but you have to kind of look at, there's a little Oakland A there. Keep guessing. That's Ricky Henderson. So I just believe where some of the artwork fails is honestly, I don't know who in the hell I'm looking at here, and I like this idea, but it really doesn't look like a sports star or an athlete to me. Yeah, they put the little A's on there, but I can't recognize who that individual is. They did a good job with the Shohei Ohtani. You can really see it in his face. And I have done portraits for oils and acrylics, And it takes quite a while to get that perfect look, on someone's face so you can really tell who that person is. I like the card, but, if they put that in a Topps Marvel set, you wouldn't know any different, or DC, you know what I mean? They will be worth more. They are rarer than downtowns this year by a lot. Yeah, and there is rarity to this card, and I brought that up earlier. That's what I like about this, is it does have rarity. All right, so I figured I'd do some kind of comps on some recent sales for this insert, why not? Went to eBay. And hey, if you have this insert, you're looking for some cash, maybe this will make up for all the products you purchased, and lost your money, kind of the gambling shtick, Your wins make up for your losses. Anyway. Well, this one sold, and I gave this card a lot of shit, to say the least, This one, we'll see if the sale goes through, because this just went through today, $3,400, 2025 Topps Chrome Update, Baseball, AE-6, Aaron Judge, Alter Ego, super short print, and the Yankees. I believe, maybe they should have even numbered these cards. This one, same thing, $3,900. Someone accepted the best offer, so we don't know what the best offer was. This is supposed to be Ronald Acuna Jr. Someone purchased this card for $685. Okay, let's take a look at this. I mean, the left kind of does look like a Acuna Jr. more than the Aaron Judge, I'd probably value this one more than the Aaron Judge. That's just me. La Bestia. The Beast. All right. And then we see this 2025 Topps Chrome Ricky Henderson Alter Ego Man of Steel. This one sold for $870. I mean, yeah, I gave it a lot of shit, because it doesn't look like him at all. Okay, so here is, I'm surprised this one would sell for this much. Jason Dominguez? I mean, he's not doing that great, but anyway. 2025 Topps Chrome Update Alter Egos Jason Dominguez Super Short Print sold for $1,136. I mean, I kind of like this card a little bit more than the other ones. Let's see here. But honestly, if you saw that and just said The Martian, you just saw this guy, would you know that's Jason Dominguez? I couldn't tell you who that is, to be honest. Maybe, that's Aaron Judge. So where I see more value in these inserts to an extent is they have to be an insert where it looks like the player, where it legitimately looks like the player, like the Showtime card. Yes, it looks like Shohei Ohtani. Now, this is a cleaner image of the Aaron Judge Alter Ego card. Let's take a look at this one. This one sold for $3,500. I mean, in this image, it kind of does look more like Aaron Judge, but then again, I don't know. Aaron Judge giving me the stink eye. But honestly, I couldn't tell you if that was Aaron Judge or not. I mean, if you just showed me this and you told me, who's this supposed to be? I'd probably say some superhero or, I don't know. So here's one, 2025 Topps Chrome Update, Big Hurt Frank Thomas Alter Ego Super Short Print number AE-2. This one sold for $1,500, okay? But this, this is from December 18th, 2025, so there isn't a ton of these cards being sold, Yeah, that one does look more like Frank Thomas. It does. I mean, he did a better job on this card than some of the other ones. Now here's another one. This is a good job. This is a decent card. I'm surprised it's not selling for more. Other than there's just a lot of Cal Ripken cards out there at this point in time. So this one, they accepted the best offer, $900 for this card. It's Cal Ripken 2025 Topps Chrome Alter Ego Iron Man. Let's take a look at this one. kind of looks weird, you know. I can basically tell it's Cal Ripken, though, you know. I mean, it's kind of got the Iron Man thing, the weird arms and stuff, you know. So, to me, that's a better one. And I believe that's going to be the key for this insert set is the players that look like the players that you can really legitimately tell are the players are going to be the bigger cards. But some of them aren't selling for as much, you know. But these other ones, you know, like this Jason Dominguez card, I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, that could be anybody. So anyway, I want to finish it, you know, with the Google Gemini AI overview, which I think Google Gemini AI overview did its best. Because let's face it, you know, the question I'm asking is Mission Impossible for the most part. Because I put, what is Topps' most famous insert card? While Topps is known for many, yeah, they are. There's a ton of them, and like none of them really seem to, you know, stick with the general public. They just like, man. The 1993 Topps Finest Baseball Refractors, okay, are widely considered the most impactful and famous as they introduced the chromium technology that dominates modern collecting. Other iconic inserts include the 1998 Topps Clout 9 and various Mickey Mantle commemorative sets. Okay, that's basically admitting that Topps doesn't really have a decent insert set that people want to collect for the most part. I mean, what are you going to do? Chase 1993 Topps Finest Refractors? I guess you can do that just 1 year. Or 1998 Topps Clout 9? What a joke, huh? Now, modern inserts. The 2023 Topps Series 1 All Aces is highly regarded, while Topps Now cards such as the 2023 Ohtani Trout card have gained immense popularity. Meh. Those All Aces cards, to me, are really forgettable. I mean, they're not a kaboom. They're not a downtown. So how are you feeling about this insert set? Do you believe that this will be the new avant-garde of insert sets, you know? Or do you believe it's just going to eventually be forgotten about like pretty much every Topps insert set, you know? I know they're going for big money right now. There's some big sales and there's some people crossing their fingers, but I just don't see alter egos dominating insert sets. For one reason, those kabooms and downtowns are just really big chases, you know, with a lot of people. And I know that, you know, Panini doesn't have a lot of their licensing, you know, so it's unlicensed. But honestly, a lot of those Panini downtowns, yeah, there's been some rotten ones out there, you know, same with, you know, kabooms. But you can always, for the most part, tell who the athlete is. They're, you know, wearing their uniforms, you know, they're hitting the baseball, they're catching the football, they're throwing it, something. That's what I like about kabooms and downtowns. So anyway, I'd like to thank my subscribers. You know, you're the reason I keep doing this because I'm still not monetized. I'd like to thank my viewers as well. If you haven't subscribed as a viewer, it's 100% free. Anyway, hope you have a great day. I'm out of here. Bye.